Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to discuss my recommendations for the economic policy of the United States of America. My goal is to provide the President with the best possible advice to help the country succeed. The United States has one of the largest economies in the world. However, there are still challenges that need to be addressed to ensure the country's continued growth and prosperity. Economic policy is a critical tool that the government can use to foster economic growth, create jobs, and improve the standard of living for Americans. In this speech, I will focus on the importance of promoting the free competitive enterprise, creating employment opportunities, and providing tax cuts and reforms. My recommendations are based on a careful analysis and an interpretation of current economic development, including a review of government programs and activities. I have also considered the views and opinions of leading economists, business leaders, and other experts in the field. I want to emphasize that my recommendations are based on economic arguments, not emotions. As an economic advisor, it's my job to provide the president with the immortal advice that is grounded in sound economic principles. Uh, while there may be a political considerations, no, my primary concern is to promote policies that will benefit the economy as a whole. Point one, promoting free competitive enterprise. Free competitive enterprise is an essential element of a thriving economy. When individuals and businesses can operate in a free and open market without excessive government and intervention, they can innovate, create new jobs, and increase overall economic growth. Unfortunately, excessive regulations and bureaucracy can stifle entrepreneurial activity and impede economic progress. To promote free competitive enterprise, I recommend that the government should reduce regulations that hinder businesses' growth and innovation. This can include streamlining permitting processes, simplifying complaints requirements, and minimizing other administrative burdens that create barriers to entry. By reducing bureaucracy, the government can promote greater competition, which will encourage businesses to innovate and provide better products and services. Another way to promote free competitive enterprise is to provide greater support for small businesses and startups. These businesses often lack the sources and experience to navigate complex regulatory requirements, which can make it difficult for them to compete with larger established companies to compete. By providing targeted support and resources such as tax incentives or access to capital, the government can help these businesses to succeed and contribute to overall economic growth. Point number two, creating employment opportunities. Creating employment opportunities is a critical aspect of any economy. With the high rate of unemployment, individuals struggle to afford basic necessities, which can lead to poverty and social issues. A lack of job opportunities also limits the amount of production and slows down economic growth. Therefore, it is important for the government to focus on creating an environment that is conducive to business growth and job creation. One of the most effective ways to encourage businesses growth and job creation is by providing incentives to businesses. One way to provide incentives is by lowering taxes on businesses. By reducing the tax burden on businesses, they can retain more profits, which can be reinvested in the company. This can lead to increased research and development and new technology, which can increase production and profits. Higher profits also benefit shareholders, which can lead to an increase in investment in the company. With increased investment, businesses can expand and create more jobs, which can further boost the economy. Another way to create employment opportunities is by investing in workforce training and education. By helping people develop new skills that are in demand, the government can increase the number of qualified workers available to businesses. This can lead to more job opportunities and better wages. Workforce training and education can be done in several ways, including offering financial aid to students, partnering with the businesses to provide on-the-job training, or establishing vocational schools that offer specialized training. In conclusion, creating employment opportunities is essential for a thriving economy. The government can encourage job creation by providing incentives to businesses, such as lowering taxes and investing in workforce training and education. By doing so, the government can stimulate economic growth and reduce poverty, which benefits everyone in society. Point number 3, tax cuts and reforms. Tax cuts and reforms can strengthen businesses in different industries. By lowering the tax burden on businesses, they will have more capital to invest in new technologies, research, and development. This will lead to higher profits, which will benefit shareholders and allow businesses to expand and create more jobs. The government should simplify the tax code to reduce compliance costs for businesses and individuals. The tax code is currently complex and difficult to navigate, which can create a significant burden on taxpayers. This complexity often leads to error in tax filings, which can result in penalties and interest charges. Furthermore, simplifying the tax code could also help to promote economic growth. Businesses would have more time and resources to invest in their operations instead of spending countless hours and dollars on tax compliance. This, in turn, could lead to increased productivity, job creation, and higher wages for workers. Simplifying the tax code could also lead to a more equitable tax system. Currently, the complexity of the tax code allows for loopholes and deductions that benefits the wealthy and well-connected. By simplifying the tax code, the government could close these loopholes and create a more level playing field for all taxpayers. Another benefit of simplifying the tax code is that it could help to reduce the tax gap. The tax gap refers to the difference between the amount of tax owed and the amount of tax actually paid. By making the tax code simpler and easier to understand, taxpayers may be more likely to comply with the law and pay their fair share of taxes. Conclusion. In conclusion, as the economic advisor to the President of the United States, I strongly believe that promoting free competitive enterprise, creating employment opportunities, and providing tax cuts and reforms are critical components of a thriving economy. By reducing regulations that hinder businesses' growth and innovation, providing greater support for small businesses and startups, lowering taxes on businesses, investing in workforce training and education, and simplifying the tax code, we can create an environment that fosters economic growth, job creation, and higher wages for workers. It is important to note that these recommendations are not without their challenges. There may be disagreements among stakeholders about the best approach to achieve these goals. However, I am confident that through thoughtful discussion and collaboration, we can work together to implement policies that will benefit the economy as a whole. As an economic advisor, my primary concern is to promote policies that will benefit the economy, not any particular political or interest group. I'm confident that we can continue to strengthen the United States economy and improve the standard of living for all Americans. 3-to-1 summary. 3 things I learned from this speech are the importance of promoting free competitive enterprise, creating employment opportunities, and providing tax cuts and reforms. 2 things I want to apply in my life from my learning are to invest in my education and to support small businesses. One interesting thing I want to explore more is the impact of tax cuts and on the economy. Thank you for your attention. See you later.